In this video, I'm going to tell you about a transformative experience in my Counter-Strike journey that leveled up my gameplay faster than anything else I've tried and completely changed how I think about the game. I joined a league. Now before you say it, I know what you're thinking.
Mr. Lasagna, you can't hang in any tier of ESCA, Mythic League, anything like that. What kind of league could you possibly play in?
Well, I played in a free NA league called CSC. In CSC, you join up having played at least 20 Faceit games so they can calculate your skill level with an in-house MMR, you play scouting combines, you get drafted and placed onto a team within your skill range. The league is a frankly astonishing and well thought out accomplishment of collective volunteerism. Seriously, the whole thing is just fueled by a genuine love of the game. I would go as far as to say it's the best kept secret in NACS. I'll leave a link in the description so you can read more about it and sign up for the next season if you so choose. Naturally, when I signed up, I was placed in the lowest tier group, which is composed of players in the rough approximate range of Faceit 1 to 3. I felt really lucky to get drafted to a good team after making a good impression in my scouting pugs, and even more lucky to make my team's final roster cut, which I did mostly by being humble and committing to fill any gaps the team needed. On my team, I was primarily assigned the roles of Lurk on T side and Anchor on CT side. Not the easiest roles, but ones I was happy to try and learn. In the preseason, we decided on a few maps we would try to target in our matches, and I got to work watching VODs of pros who played the same positions I was assigned. Now, I've watched a fair amount of VODs in the past, but these mostly came in the form of Launders videos that I just watch on my lunch break or searching for goofy plays for a video. This was different. I was really studying, taking notes on tendencies, writing down lineups, and generally trying to imitate what I saw. Having gone through this, I now have a really good idea about how Naf, for example, likes to lurk in apartments on Inferno. Coming from Valorant, I considered myself an above average lurker for my level, but the bar of difficulty felt a lot higher in this game, simply due to having far less reps and in-game hours to hone that sixth sense every good lurker needs to catch timings. And it felt even more difficult in a league environment where, even at this lower level of play, CTs are less likely to just start knife out running to the other site at the first sign of contact. Nevertheless, over the course of our season, I did end up developing a better feel for timings. On CT side, I found my roles to be pretty tough at first. I was really worried about not throwing and letting my team down by doing something dumb and out of pocket, so the weird, cheeky side of my playstyle, which you know I love to show off in my videos, wasn't really coming out. It was only after a VOD review of one of our early matches where I was basically AFKing backside for entire rounds at a time that my IGL encouraged me to play a bit more loosely, which gave me the confidence to start going for plays. But always with support from a teammate, of course. Ultimately, while it was definitely an adjustment to playing within a structure and not just doing whatever I felt like in any given round, I really appreciated having specific areas of my game to focus on. It was a great way to feel less overwhelmed and turn the great mountain of Counter-Strike self-improvement into a series of tough but climbable hills. Another aspect of playing in the league that really helped me improve was the simple fact of being accountable to my teammates. Telling yourself you're going to learn some lineups is one thing. Telling 4 other people you're going to learn crucial execute smokes, who will then be relying on this util for your upcoming match, is a completely separate matter. It's a whole new level of motivation, and I walked away from the season with really solid util sets on most maps because of this. So how did the season go? My team ended up doing well enough to make it into the playoffs, which was a best of 3 single elim gauntlet for the title of tier champion. Unfortunately, we bowed out in the first round, losing 2 excruciatingly close maps. My personal stats for the season were honestly not that great, but I did have a few really good games and genuinely felt a strong sense of improvement over the month or so that the season took place. I want to shout out my boys Clueless, Nitro, Jawa, and Scary for being great teammates. So here's the good news. If you live in North America and are watching this video when it comes out, the next season of CSC is just around the corner. You'll be eligible to play as long as you have 20 Faceit games on your account and play in at least 3 scouting combine pugs when you join the Discord. If you're looking for a taste of competitive CS and want to live out your esports dreams in a somewhat chill environment, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's so much more rewarding playing with and against people you actually know and have formed relationships with versus grinding matchmaking or face it with no clear goal or end in sight. There are players from level 1 to level 10 in the league, so unless you are really brand new to the game, there is probably a spot for you. And if nothing else, it's a great place to find Faceit stacks and 10-mans. Check the description for relevant links and dates. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them in the comments, and there are plenty of people in the League Discord who are happy to chat with you as well. I want to bring you along for the ride next season. I will hopefully be streaming my matches on Twitch and maybe doing some recaps in the community tab of this channel. I hope to see you along the way, and if you enjoy my content and want to do me a solid, smash that subscribe button. Thank you.